Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up at FrenchieStamps.com in the US. Today it's something it's been a while I didn't do. It's a class in the mail. It's using a retired stamp set. I got a few of them and I thought I absolutely love this set, so I'm going to do a class. So this is going to be very limited, first come first serve, let's put it that way. It's using the soft spring stamp set. And so the class will include the stamp set, and it will include the paper product and both of these ribbon to make one of each. And also you're going to have a PDF. So let me share 10 bits on each card. Very simple cards, okay? So we're going to start with this one right here. This one is the Rich Razzleberry. And to make it friendlier, because it's a photopolymer, I like to use the foam piercing pad. That it's optional if you want it. It's not included in the class, okay? I'm going to put the scrappy paper there. We're going to start with the what I call the detail stamp. That's the one that is detail. And we're going to stamp that with Mossy Meadow. On my blog, you get the link right below. You're going to have all the color of ink pad that you need and optional like stamp set if you want to put a greeting, because if you notice, it's no greeting in this. So I'm going to give you a quick one today that I think that would be perfect. So this one here, I just stamp at the top and we're going to stamp randomly. See, boom, done. Now this one, it's Rich Razzleberry, and we're going to stamp, let me put that aside. We're going to stamp the flower pods or the flower thing in Rich Razzleberry. So the way that I do it, I'm going to come right here, and it's not right on. It's like abstract, or here we go. See? Boom. And then over here, and then again, I went a few times. Let me stamp off. The one that I go loose, I stamp off, okay? It's just to add some color in the back there. Et voila. Boom. That's it. Now we're going to use the leaves, and this one that go with that, it's the little leaf. And that I'm going to use not old olive, sorry, Pierre Pizzazz. And I'm going to go right here. And you can have a few more here and there just to have some color in the background. You will get a piece of the ribbon, and this is what I call my faux knot. The way that it's done, let me just move this so I don't make a mess. You're going to wrap around your finger, wrap, and then wrap. And also in the PDF, it's going to give you the color that I use, okay? Here we go. Just slide it off. Now, let's remove this here for now. And we're going to add our tape here. So you can add in the back of both layers. I didn't bring the card itself, so I'm just going to put it on this one. The other one was with both layers. It's just that I didn't bring the card base. I just want to give you some tidbits on how simple this is to make. And so when you get your class, you're ready to go. So right below you get the direct link, and like I said, it's first come first serve. These class won't last long. And I cannot, it's not like I'm going to say I can get more, order more. I can't, because the stamp set, it's retired. It was a hostess set, I think 2 years ago. Et voila. See? Boom. It's done. How simple. Now, if you want, the stamp set that I brought here, it's 4 season. Wait a minute. It's, yeah, 4-season flower. This is in the beginner one, and the reason why I choose that, you get a bit of everything for you, thank you, and happy birthday. So that's optional if you want to do that. So this one here, I'm going to do the happy birthday, and what I would do is stamp in rich raspberry to go with the flow here. And I would put that right here. No more layers or nothing. Right there. Boom. See how it's changed the look completely of your card. And inside, I follow one of them inside. And also, I did the envelope. You're going to get the envelope and everything. Each card going to be separated in each envelope. So now you get this one, so you can see with or without the happy birthday. Next one, we're going to go with this one. I'm going as I grab my stuff. This one here, I will put in your package. This is a window sheet, and I cut an oval there. This is temporary tape. You can do it without. I just love to have my temporary tape. And I'm looking, oh, here it is. This is removable double-sided tape. So I get a piece there. And you're going to put it, cover the entire thing there. Put it more to the left, okay? More to the left. Now let me bring my scrappy sheet here. And we're going to start with, now it's just one color this, it's not start or finish. Seaside Spray, this one. And let me see. Okay, what I'm going to do is ink my sponge. So this is something you will need add on, a sponge. And I start on my window sheet and just go around. Whoops. You see, I leave the center lighter. And what is the beauty about the window sheet, it's you don't waste ink, or it's just slide very smooth. So now that we're done with that, we're going to remove this. And if this happens, you just, oops, this can, here we go. Oops. Usually I don't peel the cardstock at all. I must have humid and there. Here we go. Usually it's just rolled right off. Now we're going to take the long one and we're going to stamp that with mossy meadow. So you're going to see a lot of the same color, so you don't need much to do the class. I'm going to put that right here. Stamp that. I should have my foam, but it did very lovely. I'm good. So see, even without the foam, it's good. Now you're going to use the big leaves, and again, that's going to be in Pure Pizzazz. We're going to put that right here. And then at the top there, that I use the I want to say Inland Indigo, that's way gone. The Highland Heather, and that it's put, that's the little one here. See, they're tiny. Take this and put that right there. Boom. Done. Now for the finishing on that, again, if you want, you could add a greeting, and that I would use the greeting in this. And this one, I'm going to add the greeting, thank you, and I would add that in this here. Take this, put my thank you, and put that right here. Voila. See how it dressed it up a little bit more. Now to finish this one, I use, I'm afraid I'm going to put the card in there. We're going to mount this in the back here. And I do recommend to have two-sided tape, or you can use glue dots. You're going to need a stronger adhesive to put your ribbon, and the ribbon is going to be included. With the two-sided tape, what I do, oops, put it right at the bottom of where your flower finished there. Try to put that straight. Voila. And then we're going to rub this, remove this, and we're going to put our ribbon here. Voila. And in the back, we're going to go snip and snip. So then it is straight. So now in the inside, I repeat on the right side there, the same than the front. Oh, I added my little dragonfly, and that I stamped that with Pretty Peacock. So I'm going to come here, stamp this right there, and I use the marker, the Pretty Peacock marker, and I just did the little line, the flight pattern, I guess it's called, et voila. That is it on this. Very simple. Next one. Now we're going to do this one here. This one, it's in Gorgeous Grapes. So let me bring my foam here. This one, it's a lot of stamping, but it goes very quickly though. So we're going to use Mossy Meadow to do the main stamping, and that's the long, tall one. But, oh, I need a paper for that. Let me bring paper, and I'm going to stamp and lift it up or down and stamp. Stamp, down, stamp. Off, off. I'm going to do another dark one here. See? You just stamp randomly. That's it. Now for the little pot seed or the flowers there, again, that's the little one. And if I can find where I put it, I got one too many thing out here. Here it is. And that's Gorgeous Grapes. And again, I do the dark with the dark. So dark, light. Stamp again, ink again, stamp, and stamp. Stamp, 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 and stamp. So you see, I just keep on going that way. Now we're going to use the Pierre Pizzazz, and we're going to stamp our leaves, and those one, it's the big leaves. So I'm going to go ahead, stamp, and this one I'm doing all the dark one first, and then we're going to do the lighter one. And the reason I don't want to go back on, because what happened when I went here, you get a line there of your finished card there. So I just go off there, here, off, here, and then there. And you can add maybe a little bit more if you want, just randomly. Here we go. And I did add off, and now that I'm thinking a little bit more here, let me bring back the Gorgeous Grapes, and I did add extra one just to do some filler. Off, 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 off. Just feel it good. Now the sponging gonna happen. Don't be scared. I'm going to share a simple way to do this. Daffodil Delight, Pierre Pizzazz. Now with the Pierre Pizzazz, we're going to go at the bottom and we're going to sponge. You're going to sponge about, I'm going to say 1.5 inches at the bottom. Go darker and then keep on going. So that's going to be lighter. Always start at the bottom and keep on coming. Start at the bottom, keep on going. You go right at the top, okay? Okay, so that is done for this. Now I'm using the Daffodil Delight, and we're going to do like the sunrise. So a little bit of Daffodil Delight. Go on your scrappy paper first because you don't want all those lines of the sponge. And go about the center on the side, doesn't matter. And go in circle motion. Very light. I put very little pressure on my sponge. Voila. That is done. Now we're going to go with a Seaside Spray. I'm using 2 colors for this one. I'm going to use Seaside Spray, the same that we used the other one. And we're going to sponge. Don't go too much on the yellow, because if you go too much on the yellow, what's going to happen? Yes, it's going to become a green sunrise or sunset. So I just go very light on the blue. And I keep kind of lighter in the center like the horizon. So now I got a very light blue. Now I'm going to go with a little bit darker blue. And that's going to be balmy blue. Now I'm going to take this. And we're going to go heavier. Right at the top. And the side there. But I'm keeping lighter around the sun because you get the light there. So you're going to go darker here. So you see I don't go right on the edge there. I keep that very light. You could do it all in balmy blue. It's just I like the softness of the Seaside Spray. Et voila. Was that simple or what? I think so. That one, I think I wouldn't put a grating on the outside. I just love how it brings the light in. I would put a grating inside if you want a grating. Or you can keep it plain and just for a note card. Whatever you like. You can put a grating inside. You can put one outside too. And that it's mounted on gorgeous grapes. And the inside, I did brought this stamp set on the inside. Oh. See the dragonfly, that's optional. I did color with, let me wash it here, color with Wink of Stella. So I stamp it with gorgeous grapes. And I did 3 of them. So 1, 2, and then 3. And I use my Wink of Stella for my little dragonfly. So I just color, just to give that little bling bling on the dragonfly. Again, this is not included in your class, but I'm going to have all the link if you want to order that. Absolutely. Voila. Very, see, both the same, a little bit more yellow here, no right and wrong. And here's the inside. And also, I did all my envelope also that match all that, all of them. Last but not least, this one, optional to emboss it with your, I emboss it with brick and mortar. You see? Just love this. So, let me bring back my, this. And we're going to go, this one, it's on the long width, just like pretty much the first one we did. And that it's Mossy Meadow. And we're going to go ahead and stamp, stamp, and stamp. Now we're going to bring our Highland Heather. That's the color that I choose for this one. And we're going to stamp our filler or the cards there. So stamp and down. Stamp and down. Stamp and down. And then I'm going to add a little bit more at the top. Here, here. Just to add more color to it. Okay. Now we're going to use the Pierre Pizzazz. And that's the little leaves. Or you can use old olive, whatever you prefer. And I'm going to add the little leaves right here. And here. And I did add extra. And now, if you want a greeting, now would be the time to do a greeting. I like that happy birthday a lot, so I'm going to add happy birthday. And I'm going to stamp that with Island Heather. You would have to do all your stamping before you do your emboss it. This one I'm going to leave it plain so you can see both ways, okay? Voila. And that would get mounted to the Highland Heather. How beautiful that is. That's the mountain, it's like those, oh, they call it mountain something here. They're all out. They're beautiful. So see, emboss, not emboss, with happy birthday. And also, yes, I did the envelope. So this one card, two, okay, this is 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. Et voila, that's what your class going to be. You're going to have all cardstock, the ribbon, and the stamp set. I will have the list of ink that I use, or you can use different color ink. It's up to you. All the information going to be on my blog. Right below you get the direct link. Thank you so much, and have a lovely day, my friend. Bye-bye for now.